that, we can leave out of this prison area and head back up and start traveling back up the floors. The prison area is located in the basement of the first floor, so once you go up the stairs to the left, you're now back on the very first floor of the dungeon. Thankfully though, we do not have to travel back to the second floor, so you can just bypass that one and go straight up to the third floor. Once on the third floor, re-equip the Mask of Eyes and enter. Make sure to de-equip it so that you actually can see the character standing here. And now talk to him. Rasta thanks us for giving him the Eagle Idol, or finding the Eagle Idol, and he gives us the blue necklace. The blue necklace will actually allow us to equip the evil ring without taking any damage from it. So go in your inventory and equip the blue necklace, but we're not going to equip the ring yet because it really has no purpose as of now. We'll have to use it later on, so just stay with whatever ring that you currently have equipped. Just like before on this floor, just ignore the door here and just go all the way over to the right and go up to the next floor. Just like the last floor, ignore everything, just go up the stairs, and now we'll finally be able to go to the next floor where we got teleported before. Since we have the blue necklace equipped, we can actually enter this room and not get teleported back to the prison. If for whatever reason you don't have the blue necklace equipped, you will be teleported back into the prison. You'll then have to work your way all the way back up, and if you don't have it equipped again, you go right back. Our goal now is, of course, to continue heading up the tower, but we're also going to be trying to get back our silver equipment. The first item that we get back is the silver sword, so we get one of the more important ones to make at least back pretty early. Work your way up here and be very careful, these enemies can be a real pain. Open this chest and you'll end up getting the silver sword back. Once you have it, of course, make sure that you re-equip it, and then try to make your way out of here. I'm going to try to use the heal ring briefly to get a little bit of my health back, but with all these enemies here, it's going to be a pain to try to heal here. Not always the smartest move to get yourself trapped in the corner, so I definitely don't recommend doing that. If you need to, use a healing potion, as you may have to in case your health gets any lower, and you're not going to be able to use the healing ring at that moment. That's of course why we make sure that we're always carrying a heal potion. As you can see, these enemies can gang up on you and can do a lot of damage to you quickly. Once I'm finally able to make it out of this room, I'm going to make sure I re-equip my heal ring here, and since there's no enemies, I'll be actually able to heal. Once you're fully healed, I'm going to re-equip the power ring. Now go back to the left and make your way up the first of the doors that we saw when we made our way around. Head up here and we're now going to the next floor. Once on this floor, just make your way around, make the immediate turn, and go up to the next floor. On this floor is the location of our next of the silver items that we need back. This floor contains our silver shield. Now the enemies on this floor are a bit of a pain, and you have to take out another one of those ones before you can actually enter into the door to get to the room with it. Be very careful on this floor overall. Use the heal ring as much as possible when you do need it. Take out any of the enemies that are constantly going to be spawning, because they're just slightly off screen when they spawn. When you get the health full, attack the guy at the door, wait till your health is fully replenished before entering the room. Re-equip your ring, either the power or armor, and I'm going to recommend the armor ring for this room, because once you grab the silver shield, all the enemies in the room will come to life, and they move very, very quickly. As you can see how fast they move, the armor ring really helped me out here. This is a good area to train for a little bit, so I'm going to grind just a tiny bit while I'm on this floor. Okay, I now have my silver shield equipped, my silver sword, I've refilled my health, gained a few levels, and re-equipped my power ring. We're now going to leave this floor the way that we came and head back down to the previous floor. Once you're back on this floor, we're going to the right here, go down a little bit, and all the way to the left, ignoring the first walkway, go up the far left one, and we'll run into another one of the big doors. Once you're inside, you're going to have to face a giant praying mantis. Just walk into him to be able to do damage to him, and avoid his blades as much as possible. If you did level up on the previous floor like I did, you should have relatively no trouble with this boss, especially considering how tough the previous boss was. Just take your time, avoid the blades as much as possible. Even if you get hit, remember once you defeat a boss, you will get full health back. And once he's done, he flashes a little bit, we gain some experience, and get our health replenished. Enter the room to the back of him, and you'll get two items. The hammer, which we'll have to use in just a little while, as well as our fourth Falcoms Ys. Once we have those items and defeated the boss, we're going to go back up to the previous floor we were just on. Once we're back on this floor, go in the left door, head down, but instead of going right where we got the silver shield back, we're going to head down now. Go into the left door, the only door available here, go right and up to the next floor. Okay, once on this floor, take out the enemy that's going to be right in front of you as you head down. Go left and enter up to the north to go up to the next floor. This floor, you'll see that the pillars are very much different looking. Head over to this pillar, equip the hammer, and use it on this pillar. Once you do, the pillar will shatter. Now what that did is there's a floor where if you enter onto it, you'll immediately be hurt by the floor. However, with the hammer and breaking that pillar, it stops it from damaging you, and allows you to continue on. Once we're on this floor, we meet up with a familiar face who informs us that a girl had been kidnapped or captured here and will soon be killed, and that we're going to have to save her. After the conversation, go back to the right and head back into the door. This time now, head south straight, and we're going to go up to the next floor. Make sure to equip the blue necklace again if you haven't already re-equipped it. The next floor that we're going to go to is the floor that would have hurt us had we not hit that pillar. As you can see, as soon as you're on this floor, the walls look definitely different than any of the previous floors. Ignore the door that we passed on the way, and then head into the far right door, make your way around and head up to the next floor. This is another one of those useless floors for now, so we're just gonna make our way around the path and head up to the next floor. If you're not enjoying some of these endless floors now, you'll definitely be enjoying them later on when we have to backtrack all the way through them in order to get one more item that's located pretty much on the bottom of this tower. This floor is the mirror maze, or the first of the 2 mirror mazes in this dungeon. However, before we enter the mirror mazes and start going through them, we're going to go into the left door, work our way all the way to the right, and go up to the next floor. This floor contains our next boss battle and our next book of Ys. Once we enter the door, the monster will form, and it's a pretty easy boss. He shoots an array of rocks straight in a circle, completely going around him.